other thing that I showed with people with pastels.
If you're looking up in the front, I'm demonstrating that nest. Remember that one of the tricks that I taught you guys was to be able to go in and kind of start blocking in the areas that have the darker colors or the darker shades. This is going to give me the ability to kind of start breaking things down into sections. Right now, I have my darkest sections, which ironically, when I put in those dark colors, it started bringing my objects forward. So that's important to be able to identify. So I want to help you guys with that nest. I know many people look at that nest and they're thinking, oh my goodness, this is really tricky. Let's simplify it by giving yourself the opportunity to just go in with those really, really dark areas. If you're focusing on those dark areas, then it starts to get information on the page. Instead of thinking of each stick, I'm thinking of where is black? Where am I going to see black or the darkest area? And that's going to help me start to simplify all of these really difficult lines that our brain just wants to scribble it, right? So if you're scribbling on your paper or just mindlessly just kind of drawing lines, then it's not going to look like the picture. So my objective is to be able to teach you to understand how to draw those kinds of details. So what I'm doing is going in with a little bit of the darker colors. I'm also breaking it down into shapes. So the shapes that I see in here, I just made kind of a triangular shape. So instead of thinking of a nest, I'm thinking what shapes do I see and which are the areas where it is darkest. Just as a reminder, I am recording this lesson just so you are aware. I like to work one section at a time, so I'm going to start from this right side and move my way over to the left. And if I work on a little piece at a time, then you're going to feel a lot more satisfied with your progress because it's not going to, it's not going to be an overwhelming large area that you have to do. Just one section at a time is just fine. I know this goes without saying, but it is very important to always have your picture in front of you. That might seem self-explanatory, but I can't tell you how many times I have, as a teacher, walked around my room and I have people drawing what in their mind might appear to be one way, but don't have a picture in front of them. So your objective is also to learn to look at your picture and draw what you see and not what you know. In your mind, you might be able to scribble out some lines and make it look like a nest. My job is to help you see how to identify those features. So in addition to doing those dark areas, I'm also just doing a little bit of shading between the sticks and kind of giving them a little bit of hatching and cross hatching to add a little value to each of the sticks. I can always darken it, but it's a lot harder to take away those dark marks.
Something is wrong, which is causing that to look weird, but let's go back to Google where I saw this logo. I don't know what it was. Probably out here. Alright, so we're gonna do a million copy. I'm just gonna recopy that. Screenshot it. Now we're gonna go grab it again. It's not 629.80. Right, now I'm gonna cut this out. Get back wherever the heck we were. Wait, you adjust.
Yeah, it was, that one. This one? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I was looking for that logo when I released